Justice Sotomayor?
You presented your argument slightly different than Mr. Carter's attorney, but I don't want to move away from the fundamental question here, which is this: your client's situation is consonant with the Sentencing Commission's policy statement, correct?
Yes.
And so we would have to find that the Sentencing Commission exceeded or violated the statute. Why don't we deal with that? Because they're not saying disagreement with the mandatory minimum is enough to get a change. They're putting other qualifications. Why do those qualifications count as individual?
Because they're extra-textual. The Congress made very clear in the 1984 Act, and that's why I would urge the Court to consider the intent of the 1984 Congress, which delegated this authority to a new creation, the Sentencing Commission, and it said we want the Commission to come up with an explanation for the extraordinary and compelling reasons that would underlie the inmate's compassionate release motion. And the Commission, after some period of time, has done that. We now have a policy statement. That policy statement is consistent with our position. The extraordinary and compelling reasons do not have to be tied solely to the personal circumstances, although how long a person is being incarcerated is a personal circumstance for anybody who thinks about it. And so the Commission's role here is to interpret those words. It has done so. Our case fits within those structures within the Commission's policy statement.
And why is it not a violation of the statute?
It's not a violation of the statute.
The government says it is, basically.
Well, we'll hear more, I'm sure, about why the government thinks that, but it is not a violation of the statute because Congress made this delegation to the Commission. It entrusted an expert agency, if you will, designed to collect information, talk to stakeholders, get district court input, et cetera, and render a policy statement. And in fact, the Commission's work here is a little bit narrower than if you were to take just simply the plain language of extraordinary and compelling in those words by themselves.